What's up, Numi? How you doing, Numi? What's up, Simonia? I think my notifications is slowly going in, coming in, so I'll wait for a second. What's up, Mara? How you doing, sweetheart? What's up, Meta? What's up, Alice? How y'all doing? Welcome to the chat. What's up, Pretzel? Hello, ladies. Happy Sunday. What's going on? A lot of the same stuff I see. Nothing different here. I decided to hit my live button, honey. What's up, Winter? How's everybody doing? Hope everybody had a good weekend. This month is already about to be gone, just like this year is about to be gone. So I seen Jasmine came live the other day talking about she don't know anymore. Um, I was in and out of that live, so therefore I really don't know as to what all she was talking about. So I'm gonna play it, and then I'm gonna go from there. I guess she's in low spirits. I don't know what happened with court, or whatever the case may be, or whatever, whatnot. But she came on here all down and depressed, like she always do. Nothing new. Girl, I did laundry. Oh, did you, honey? Just said that today. Yeah, she's been very depressed, honey. She's got on here depressed and stressed out the other day. So I'm gonna see what she was talking about. Hey, BB, what's up? What's going on? So, y'all, the weather out here has been very bad. I know some places probably have been hit with tornadoes. We've been having tornado watches and stuff like that. We've been having a lot of rain. Yesterday we went out to the lake, honey, and it was like very, very, very windy. Trying to fish out there, and just before it started raining, we got out there just in time. But as soon as we was leaving, honey, I mean, it was raining. I'm talking about raining so hard. The hail that was hitting was like the size of a, honey. If you get hit in the head with that hail, you was gonna be knocked out, honey. That hail was coming down real hard. It really was. Yeah, when Jasmine don't really have no type of content or whatever the case may be, her content is usually of her being depressed and stressed out. Now, what I wanted to say was, it really, 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 what I wanted to say is this. This is how I've been feeling, as a content creator, you want people to produce great content or whatever. Not all the time is the content going to be very spicy, or or is it going to be like something to the point to where it's like drama or whatever. So with these channels, when they hear people telling them that their channel is boring, they feel like they have to turn it up a notch, and that means that it has to either be drama involved, them getting into it with somebody, or some type of I'm pregnant, CPS, or some type of like extra story that they got to come out with, or they feel like that they're not doing anything. So I think that's what she was talking about. I want to do more. How many times have we heard Jasmine say that she wants to do more but still do less? If you want more, you're going to do more. You're not going to do less. Okay. Do you think that Jasmine has been creeping with Chris? There's no telling, honey. But if she is, she's the one stupid. What's up, Ebony? If she is doing anything with him or whatever the case may be, then she's the idiot. There's no way, and I mean this with everything in me. Once you leave from out of the door and you go and do other things and you go get involved in other relationships, you start having kids or whatever the case may be, there's no way that you're going to be double and dipping back this way. The only thing that you need to do, the only responsibility that you have, the only thing that I want you to do is make sure you take care of your child or your children that I may have with you. Other than that, there will not be no side conversations. There will be no entertaining you in any ways that I shouldn't be entertaining you, because we're not together, and we're not a family, and we're not going to confuse our kids as to what we are and what we're not. So therefore, we're not going to play the game. If we're not going to be together and be a family, we're not going to play house with each other with our kids, and they see that. We're not doing anything of a sort. We're not going to confuse kids around here, because just because you think your kids don't know or they don't understand something, they know and they do understand everything that they see and what they're subjected to, whether you think they are or not. So therefore, I'm not going to play house with my kids' daddy. No, 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 no. If you're in the house with me, and we're supposed to be a family, that's when we're going to be just that in front of the children. But once you leave outside of that door and you decide that this is not what you want anymore, we're not going to play house. You're not going to come over to my house, and we're not going to be up in the bed with each other. We're not going to be having no type of sexual content. We're going to be strictly co-parenting for our children and our children only. The only conversations that we're going to have is pertaining to the children and the children only. We're not going to have any side conversations. How I'm doing, that's fine. You can ask that question. I'll tell you I'm doing good, or whatever the case may be. Anything extra outside of that, what I'm going through, who I'm experiencing this or that with, that's not none of your business. That's not something that we need to discuss. So we're not going to. Some people don't know what their places are, or they feel entitled to where they feel like they can do things that they shouldn't do or say things that they shouldn't say because of the title that they have. And here's the thing. If you are no longer with that person anymore, then that's what that is. You shouldn't confuse your kids as to playing house with their father. If the father's no longer in the house anymore, then that's what it is. Make his ass stay out where he went off to, and don't let his ass come back. Whatever situation he gets himself off into as a man, he should be able to get himself out, vice versa, whether it be male or female. It doesn't matter. But playing house with your baby daddy or playing house with your baby mama after y'all done broken up, and the kids know that for a fact that y'all are no longer together, knowing that the situation has changed because their father's no longer in the house, and then you allow him to come and sit up in the house and act as if like y'all playing as if y'all still family, that's not cool. On no level. She sure did. She entered into his inbox. He let it be known that she is the one that went for him. And he left her on red. And when he decided that he wanted to entertain her, that's when he did. She ain't put them short dresses on for nothing on Mother's Day. No, especially, I know what you're talking about, Pretzel. You already know how Jasmine get down, honey. That's another thing that she does. When she's not getting the attention that she feels that she needs, or whatever the case may be, then the next thing that we can bet on is for her to have those kids on here with some short ass dresses on, or her, she bend over, you just gonna see her whole ass out. I mean, I'm just saying, whatever the case may be, or whatever. So y'all already know how Jasmine get down. Jasmine will get on her and talk about Philip, but she won't say nothing about Chris. Jasmine will get on here and talk about how depressed and stressed she is, but yet she's doing less and not more. How you gonna say you want more, but you're not doing anything to gain more? You think it's just gonna fall in your lap? You think there's something just gonna be handed to you? That's not how things go. That's not how things happen. You being depressed and stressed is not gonna pay your bills, especially if that's the only source of income that you have coming in. Why would you be neglecting that? And why is it so hard for you to pick up your camera to record? And this is something that you say you love doing. Why are you making people stop what you like, look, what you say you love doing? Why are you making people stop you making memories with your kids? That's what she says she's doing. I don't know what type of memory she's creating for those kids. Nevertheless, they're going to see a lot of CPS calling, a lot of men being put before them. A lot of the times where she was eating full course meals while they were eating snacks, all types of stuff. Those are the type of memories they're going to be, the twins are going to be able to look back and see that they were eating feces off in their crib because they were being neglected and being left off in their room. The twins are going to be able to see that they had, she had a lock on the door to where they couldn't come out unless she let them out like they were little puppies or something, and not little kids, little human beings or something. Yeah, they're going to be able to see all of that. All of it. Amaya's going to be able to see her mother call her a liar just at 3 years old and say and tell grown adults that they shouldn't believe anything that a 3-year-old say out of her mouth because she's a liar. Amaya's going to be able to look back and see that she called her a bitch. Amaya's going to be able to look back and see that she allowed her to go outside with a strange man that she just met while she was drunk on live, not knowing that this same very man told her to go change her clothes so he could take her outside to pull the car in. Meanwhile, Amaya's running back in talking about, no, no, no. And her mama's face is in the camera. Aiden's going to be able to look back and see how he was chunk amongst once upon a time and how he was very loved by his mama until Legendary came. Now he's like the stepson, pushed off to the side. Yeah, him. Kaylin's going to be the one that has the mouth because she has a mouth on her. That's why Kristen like her, because she talked too much. You know, she was able to be more vocal about a lot of things and say a lot. That's why a lot of the times when we would see Jasmine, we would never see Kaylin because Kaylin would be always in her room. What chat? I understand that kids are different, and some kids like to be off in their room. My oldest son, he likes to be off in his room, but now that he's getting older, he's like, no, he wants to go. He's on the go mode. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that some kids are like that, but you shouldn't allow your kids to be like that. You should make them come up out their room, see what's going on in their room, because if you're not monitoring what they're doing, they could be doing anything. But seeming that Jasmine likes to do TikToks with vulgar music with her daughters as if it's cute. I mean, do she care? No, I don't think that she do. I don't think that any woman would sit up there and do TikToks with vulgar music with their daughters. They're not your homegirls. They're your daughters. They're your daughters. You train your kids up as to how you want them to be. Some people will train their kids up as to how they think they want them to be until they start being that person, and they can't control them. So let's just say, God forbid, Jasmine got 3 girls: Ava, Amaya, and Kaylin. Now, we already know the story of her and Ma Dukes. She got pregnant at 14, had to go get an abortion, all types of shit. So, generational curses are very real. It's like the cycle, it does repeat itself. It's like it's just like pass the baton type shit. You know what I'm saying? Jasmine is too hung up on herself. You got a lot of these women that are hung up on themselves. They don't care about their kids, but they keep having them. And it shows, because if you cared about your kids, you wouldn't keep having kids and complaining about what you have to do and how you have to do it and the trouble that comes along with it. You would just handle your business. Jasmine gets on her and complain about any and everything as if like we all don't face things in life. As if like, if that was the case, then we all need to have our hands out. I don't believe that nobody's walking this earth is walking perfect. And I don't care how much money they may have or what they have obtained. It does not matter. But she'll get on her, oh, I just don't know what I'm going to do anymore. What you mean you don't know what you're going to do? If you stop trying to be like everybody else and be you, then maybe you wouldn't have those struggles. See, a lot of people feel like they are failing at life because they see other people doing other things that they want to do, and they feel like since they're not doing it, then they're not shit. You know what I'm saying? Instead of them just doing what they know they need to do for themselves, they looking at other people. You can't look at other people's success because you don't even know how they even got it. You don't even know how they even got it. Just because you see somebody with something don't mean that they happy with it. You could be envying something that's not even worth envying, or you can be jealous of something that's not worth being jealous about. Just because it looked good on the outside don't mean that everything's good on the inside. But when people start comparing their lives, that's what social media is about. People compare their lives to other people's lives, and that's why a lot of people end up depressed, stressed, and unalive themselves, because they see that people portray it's all an illusion. Majority of it is. What you see is not, it's all an illusion. You could be looking at something and it may be presented very well, but just because the presentation may be 100 don't mean it's 100. That could very well be a crack in that foundation that you may think that's so solid and sturdy. So when you have somebody like Jasmine, that's trying to compare her situation to others when she shouldn't. No one should ever compare their situations to another person's situation, because all of our situations are different, even if they are similar, because we all are different as people. Even if we may be similar as people, it's still different. But if you're going to pass the baton with the generational curses and not try to break them, but encourage them, that's what I see her doing. Exploiting her daughters in them little short ass dresses with that dumb ass song playing in the background, with the lyrics to that song in the background playing while she's on the TikTok with her kids. And then had one with, I guess, one with one of the boys. Like, seriously? Hold on, y'all. Yeah, smoke screens and mirrors. That's why you shouldn't idolize people. You should never idolize nobody. You know, I hear people talking about regular people. I'm not a celebrity. I'm a regular person. Those people that are celebrities are regular people too. Well, some of them are, anyways. If you know, you know. I'm just saying. Regular. What's regular? That's why those people that y'all be seeing be having regular problems, just like regular people do. Even with all the money they have. That's why Puff Daddy is still locked up. He ain't out, is he? Nobody's above anything at all. It does not matter how much power you think you may have or how much money you think you got. It doesn't matter. A lot of people be jealous of things that they know they should not even think about. You cannot look at somebody else's life and think and wish that your life was like theirs, because you don't even know what their life details. You don't even know what it took for them to even get to where they are at. You don't know what type of sacrifices, what type of trauma, or anything that they may have experienced or may be experiencing. So you should never look at somebody else's situation and feel some type of way about your own at all, period. You should just fix your situation the best way that you know that you should, for the sake of you, or if you got children, for the sake of you and your kids. Other than that, that's it. But trying to compare your living situation or your life to the next person is beyond me. And anybody that try to make you feel below or little and tell you that you need to get on their level, no, you should never want to get on nobody else's level. The only level you should want to get on is your own level. That levels you up. Cause sitting up there looking at somebody else's success or looking at somebody else's situation, thinking that it's heaven when it could be pure hell, is what could mess with your mind and could tamper with it. A lot of people on social media shouldn't be on social media because their mind is not ready for it. Their mind frame is not ready for that type of stuff. They not strong enough for it. They'll look at somebody else's shit. What's up, Teresa? Hey, proud mommy. They'll look at somebody else. What's up, Winter? They'll look at somebody else's situation and just be wishing and hoping, oh, why they can't be me? Why would you want it to be you? A lot of women put on smiles, but be getting beat. You don't know it. You would never know. That's why you should never look at somebody else's situation. You could look at somebody's situation like, oh, he takes good care of her or she takes good care of him. You don't know what a person does and what they don't do, because you're not them, you're you. But Jasmine will get on her and I just want to do more. I know that, I just want to get outside more and I want to do things outside of the house. So then what's stopping you? The only person that's stopping you from doing anything is you. You are the only person that's stopping you from going outside that door and doing something outside of the house. You the only one that make up a million billion excuses as to why you can't move different, because you got legendary, but yet you can't call Chris and tell him to come get his son. Tell him that you want to work a little part-time job. Tell him that, hey, I can come with half of the daycare expenses if you come with the other part. or even just go, you afraid to go apply for benefit for anything for him because you don't want to put him on child support. What's up, Virgo? You don't want to go put Chris on child support, so you rather put yourself in a situation to where you have to struggle to avoid him being put on child support, because if you go get child care, that's exactly what's going to happen. He going to get placed on child support, and you don't want to do that. So therefore, you sacrifice yourself, stupid. You sacrifice yourself to not better yourself because you tried to avoid putting him on child support, the same way you avoided putting a charge on Olivia after she said what she said about your children. You know, you drug your feet with that because it had something to do with who? Chris. Everything is Chris, but Chris won't come get Legendary and spend time with him. Chris won't go take Legendary to go get a haircut. Chris won't take Legendary to go get no clothes. Chris won't even come get Legendary to relieve you so you can be alone by yourself. You haven't been by yourself since you had kids. That's sad. And it's all because of the decisions and the choices that you decided to make. Nobody wants to take accountability, but always want to point fingers and shit as if like that's the reason as to why your life is the way it is when it didn't even have to be that way. Screaming, oh, I was with him for 15 years. A lot of people need to start taking accountability for standoff in relationships that they know that don't serve them. When you see that situations is bad and you see that they're not good, you move the fuck around. You don't stick around. I don't care how much love you feel like you have for somebody. If you see that it's not being reciprocated, if you see you're not getting that back in return, you let that shit go and you walk away. You don't allow yourself to stay stagnant and stuck in a situation that's breaking you and causing you to be mentally disturbed or, you know, in any type of way. You don't do that. And then play victim or saying, well, you know, I went through a lot of stuff when I was going. You chose that. I believe that everybody got a choice to stay or to leave. And if you stay into some situation, what's up, Niella, that you know that's going to cause you to have all of these issues and all of these problems, all of this trauma, then you are the one to blame. Because people only do to you what you allow, and that's it. That's all. Period. So deuces is smooches, huh? Interesting. No, he didn't. He just loved the fact that she was able to be a dummy for him. That's why he dipped when he could. That's why he dipped when he did. That's why he left her with bills. But she said per time out, if there was any relationship that I would go back to, yeah, I would like to be back with Chris. Sounding stupid. Jasmine acts like there is one school in her area she doesn't want Legend in school or he be in one. Her laziness is preventing her from doing anything. She doesn't want him to be off into school so that she can make excuses as to why she can't do certain things. But here's the thing. He wasn't able to go to school last year due to his birthday being late. So this would be the year that he'll be able to go off into school. Now that he's, what is he, 3? Yeah, he's 3 now. He'll be able to go off into pre-K. She'll make up any and every excuse. And pre-K do not cost. It's free for your child to go. So don't make no excuse as to why he cannot go. This is not Head Start. This is not daycare. This is preschool. Go get him enrolled in school when you get those other kids enrolled in school and take his ass on there. But the thing of it is, homeboy is going to have to be potty trained. Nobody's going to potty train him for you. You're going to potty train him yourself. If he has no type of diagnosis that stops him from being able to go to the bathroom to where they'll be able to want to sit there and change him or whatever type shit, then they're not going to do it. He has to be fully potty trained for you to take him on to preschool. So it's best that you start now and not later. And that's just that on that. He sure did. He used her and said, I'm out. He sure did. And she knew she knew it. She could see what it was. I mean, let's just be very clear. I mean, come on now. What is wrong with you? I stayed in a very bad domestic violence situation with my ex-husband, police officer, because I was scared of what would happen with me being alone with my 2 babies. He knew that. Yeah, and he played on that. And I understand that situations, you know, we asked, well, why you don't leave in a situation? Well, he wasn't beating Jasmine's ass. I can see that if it was a situation like that or whatever the case may be, that's just that. And some women are just weak, period. In this situation with Jasmine, She met Philip. I guess that's probably the first boy that actually showed her some type of attention or some type of love that she felt that was that, and she took it and she ran with it and she stuck and she stayed in it, got pregnant, not one, not two times, but three times, and had four kids. So I understand that, we may ask like, well, why would you stay off into a situation if you felt like it wasn't this the way of it, if it wasn't that way? I do know that there is a such thing as Stockholm, whatever you call it, Stockholm syndrome, or whatever the case may be, to where women are, they can't break away from their abusers. They stick and stay with them. I understand that. Like whatever that man was that had those women, I understand all of that. The same thing with Cassie and Puff Daddy. People will ask questions as to, okay, well, why, if you endured all of this, why did you continue to keep staying with him? How come you didn't leave? How come you didn't do this? How come you didn't do that? Well, we all know that if somebody is real young and dumb and they meet the first person that actually, or whatever, a famous person, some of these women would do anything for a little bit of fame or money. And they may not ever admit to it, but I mean, let's just be very real as to what it is. Some women would do things just as men would be gay for pay too and do things for money. You can't, men mac men just like they mac women. Let's just be very clear. So I understand that there are certain situations to where people cannot break through from certain abuse or certain people that may be holding them, or they feel like they may be scared because if they do X, Y, and Z, that somebody may do something to them, or they may have been threatened to where somebody did tell them they were going to do something to them, or whatever the case may be. It just depends on the situation. It just depends on the situation and the circumstances that are involved. There's different levels of abuse. There's many different levels of abuse. I do understand that. So in certain situations to where if a woman's involved in a situation like that to where it's domestic, or even to where it's domestic, she may stay and she may not leave, or vice versa, or whatever the case may be. And it may be due to the fact of fear or something, or maybe in threatened or something like that. Like Casey's situation. But then again, Cassie's situation or whatever. But then again, it's just like, for a little bit of anything these days, even though he met her when she was very young, once she seen what it was, and once she seen the type of treatment that she was receiving, she didn't like it. She had every right to move around and leave if that's what she wanted to do. But maybe it was the money, maybe it was the fame, or maybe it was being attached to him that kept her drawn there. And she kept saying that she loved him and she loved him and she loved him. Is the reason why she stayed. And the reason why she did the things that she did is because she wanted him to love her or to be with her, and she didn't want him to do any of the things that he was doing with her with another woman. It's really sad. She will. Pretzel. I believe that she will too, like they always do. It's always something that stops them from holding them back from doing what they say that they want to do. All of that, I want to do more, but not doing more. You can't say that you want to do more, but continue to keep doing less. Like I said, if you're not getting up recording, if you're not getting up going live, why are you sitting around feeling sorry for yourself? What are you feeling sorry for yourself for? All we hear from her when she come on here is, "Oh, one, you guys, you just don't know what I've been going through. I've been going through so much." What is so much that you've been going through? Well, we did get beat, me and my kids. I got my hair pulled out. I got choked out, all kind of things. Yeah. See, your situation, that's a lot. That's a whole lot, whole lot. And you said he was a police officer. So I can already see how that situation can be for a person like you being with children. And then the person that you're with is a police officer. So you'll be very afraid to even try to make those type of allegations or accusations towards him, because you'll feel like, well, who's going to believe me? But I hear all the time, majority of the time, it's a lot of police officers. That's what they be doing to their wives. They go out and get these jobs or whatever. It's like, I don't know if it's some type of power trip thing or whatever the case may be. But I have heard many of stories, not all police officers, but a great majority of them are like that. They are woman beaters. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. It's also hard to break away from them when nobody wants you around because of them. Yeah, I understand that too. So it does depend on the situation, It really does in the players that are involved, because some of the players can be very dangerous. If they tell you they'll off you if you leave them or something like that, or whatever the case may be, or whatever, that right there, no. So yeah, if you're dealing with something like Alice dealt with, I can see what you're saying as far as that goes. If you're dealing with a police officer and he's doing those things to you and your kids, people will probably look upside your head and be like, I don't see him doing that. We don't see that being his character. That's like a covert narcissist. That's what I call that. That is what that is, basically. A person will portray themselves to be a good person in front of other people. Meanwhile, around their family members, their wives, their children, and their monsters. You know what I'm saying? They're not good people to the people that they're supposed to love. But when they go outside the door, when they go to work, they're nice to everybody at work. The men are nice to all the women at work, vice versa. The women are nicer to the men at work. But when they come home, we can't just target and say that this is just one sex. This can be either or. They are convert narcissists. They portray themselves to be one way to the world, but to you, they are complete, total evil monsters. Okay. And with that situation, it can be very scary for you to want to leave from it, not knowing what you can endure. A lot of women stay off of situations because they're afraid that they might not get whatever help they feel like they are receiving or whatever, or they may not have the support. They may feel like that's the only support that they have, so they stick and they stay in it. Even though there might be avenues and ways that they make a breakaway, even if they were to break away, who's to say the person won't try to come and find them and get them and bring them back? That's another situation. That's just like watching What's Love Got to Do with It, like Ike did Tina. You know what I'm saying? And then her mama told him where she was at so he could go and get his kids, knowing what the situation was. You know what I'm saying? So it could be a lot of situations that can hold a person, to keep a person stuck and stagnant to where they won't leave, or they can't leave, or they don't have the money to leave, don't have the support to leave, been threatened, all types of stuff. So yeah. Mm-hmm. See, y'all situations, y'all's exes and stuff like that, they were, yeah, very, 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 very violent. Hey 80s, hey 80s, baby. So every situation is different because you got some crazy people. And it's not just men, it's women too. I see stories all up and down scrolling through YouTube, women offering their children, offering their baby daddies, vice versa. It goes hand in hand. And it seems to be more and more and more and more of those stories that are reoccurring every single day. I'm sure there's something happening right now as we're speaking in our towns, as we're sitting up here talking about what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? This is just to raise awareness, domestic violence and all of that type of stuff or whatever. You never know what a person experienced or what a person could be going through. You never know why a person may stay off into a situation. But like I said, all situations are different. The players in the situation can be very dangerous. They can leave you. They can have you in a situation to where they can threaten your life, threaten your kids' life, even if the kids are theirs, threaten your family members, try to threaten to expose you or exploit you or some type of way like that or whatever the case may be. So yeah, a lot of situations are different. The situation between Jasmine and Philip, though, I just believe that Jasmine was looking for love, and she found it, however she found it, whatever she found off of Philip, she stuck and she stayed off in it, even though she knew that he was messing with other females, getting other females pregnant, even though she knew that he was pimping younger minor girls or whatever girls, doing whatever he was doing. She was going all up to the hotel rooms and all types of stuff, whatever the case may be, and then try to play. She didn't know what kind of activities off into. Every time you turn around, oh, he's doing studies. Yeah, he was studying, all right. He was studying the block for young little girls that didn't have fathers, so he could put them on the track. What's up, Liz? That's what he was doing. I called 911 on him, but they would call him and ask. That's what I'm saying. So your situation was very different than Jasmine's, honey. That's a whole totally different ball game right there, honey. Like, I'm glad that you made it out though, because the way that the story that you telling, honey, he sound like a psychopath on some real shit with a badge. Uh-huh. So I'm glad you and your children escaped that and got out of there, honey, because if you would have stayed any longer, ain't no telling if we would have been having this conversation or not. And that's just being very real. That's just being very real. That's very, that, I'm glad that you got up out of it because that right there is very dangerous. Being with somebody, what's up, Sunrose? Being with somebody that's an officer with that type of behavior and fearing that you don't think that people will believe you due to his status of what he is, girl. I can't say I can only imagine because I can't even only imagine because I wouldn't want to. No reports were ever made. Yes, my kids are narcissists as well because of their daddy, I'm sure. So, Alice, I'm glad that you got out of it, but I understand that due to the certain things that your kids were subjected to, that made them who they are or whatever. So, if they are narcissists, it's because of the things that they had experienced. And I'm sorry about that, Miss Alice. Hopefully, they treat you with respect, though. I mean, and hopefully, they can overcome that due to what they were, what they experienced due to their father or whatever. I understand you being a woman, being vulnerable with kids. You don't know what you should do. You don't know if you should say something because you don't know if he gonna go in there. He got guns. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know if he gonna go in there and pull the. You don't know. So I'm glad that whatever you had to do to get out of your situation, I'm glad you made it out. That's all I can say. Chris did Jasmine a favor to leave. He most definitely did. So she should take it as a blessing. You know what? This is what I believe about every situation. You can look at things for bad or you can look at it for good. I believe that every bad situation has something good. You got something good out of it. It just depends on the person, whether you are growing or are you just gonna stay that same person that you was, even though you don't went through some shit. Everything is a learning experience. So sometimes it just it takes experience for people to go through things to understand some shit or whatever the case may be. But he most definitely seen that he could do what he was doing to Jasmine, and Jasmine was going to allow him to do any and everything or whatever, and she still will to this day. All he got to do is do this. Y'all gonna get enough of letting these men backdoor y'all to make y'all look stupid even more. They most definitely did fail her. So she got with him. He was doing all of those things, having those babies, going in and out of jail. She's been the faithful girlfriend, only going to work to see to it that she could put money on his books and shit like that. Because if that was the case, if she was working to pay bills, then she would have never had to go stay with her mama. She would have been able to do that and do what she was doing. She was driving back and forth to the jailhouse, sending letters and all types of stuff, honey, before she ran into Chris. She sure was. Now I'm just so depressed. I think I'm still grieving from what I went through with my relationship. Like, you grieving. You grieving what? She did say she would take him back. She most definitely did. What's up, everyday life with girl? Where you go? Taboo, how you doing? Hey girl, how you doing, girl? Where you come from? We got a little fresh face up in this building. How you doing? Nice to see you. Nice to meet you. But yeah, I'm just trying to, this girl get out here with this. Oh, you guys, I just want to do more. I know you guys want different content and I want to give it to you guys. How many times you gonna say it? It's either you gonna do it or you're not gonna do it, Jasmine. And that's just being real and honest. It's not nothing in your life that's being hectic other than you making it hectic for yourself because you don't even have 4 of your kids with you majority of the time. So what is so hectic? What is having you so stressed and depressed? You don't want to trap yourself with legendary. Didn't nobody tell you to do that. You made that choice. So now you have to live and deal with it. It is what it is. I got 4 fractured, displaced ribs, punctured lungs, ruptured spleen. I needed surgery and spent 2 weeks in the hospital. I went back and didn't finally leave until 10 minutes later. 10 minutes later, because he had been abusing me for 12 years. She would take him back and try to get pregnant. Girl, she will. She probably will get pregnant again by him or some other random dude. I know Olivia, she's waiting to see who she can find, what stick she can jump on that will spew something inside of her. It's like the cycle continues, the same shit, different day, different month, different year, different second. I mean, it's the same shit. The same shit. You're gonna get the same shit. She hasn't had enough. No, I guess not. Honey, I be in the bushes, but I love your content and your perspectives on different topics. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate you. Are you a channel? If you are a channel, let me know. Y'all go subscribe to Everyday Life with Taboo. Sounds like a channel to me. What's up, Taylor? What's going on? But yeah, I'm glad Miss Alice made it up out that situation. And Joe Llewell, honey, I'm glad you are alive to tell your story too. I'm sure that a lot of women have a lot of stories to tell, honey, as far as domestic goes, or whatever the case may be, honey. You know, all I'm gonna say is that once you see that a man is willing to raise his hand at you, because not only men abuse women, women do abuse men too. So we can't just look at it from one side. It can go both ways. If you are in an abusive relationship, or you have been in an abusive relationship, you know, all I can say is this, every situation is different, and I can't tell somebody what they should do and because people are going to do what they want to. But in situations like this, just to protect your mental, protect your kids, if there's any type of way, if there's any way that you can break away, I don't care what you have to do, baby. I hope that you can break away and leave, turn away, and never look back. Don't ever turn around to look back. Just keep on moving forward and never look back on some real shit. Because in situations like this, when you're in situations to where a man will put his hands on you, if he will put his hands on you, black your eyes, rapture your lungs, your spleen, anything on you, of anything of a sort, he would definitely ill you. He would definitely unalive your ass too. He most definitely will unalive you. So keep that in mind. I just heard Peacher say something about Wood told her that if she ever cheated on him, even though she said that he said this, and I find this quite funny that a man will sit there and tell you that you better not cheat, but he's done cheated on you. Talking about if she cheats on him, he's gonna ill her. Oh really? So you can go swing your dick here, there, and everywhere. But if I decide to go do anything of a sort, which you shouldn't, should no woman ever, I'm gonna tell you straight like this. Don't ever play tit for tat. You can play tit for tat and end up putting yourself in a situation to where you can't get out of. Don't ever use your puss to get back at no man. If he's using his dick, let him go ahead and slang it, bitch, and leave his ass. That's what you do. You leave him where he's at. You don't meet him where he's at. You leave him where he's at. You leave him where he wants to go. You let him go do what he rather do. You don't do what he do. Don't match no energy. You might match energy, then you might get the wrong energy, and you might end up getting something that you can't get rid of, end up pregnant by somebody that you just decided that you wanted to go lay down with because you feel some type of way about what that man is doing. If he's doing anything to you that you feel like you don't deserve, if he can't respect you as you should be respected, especially if you are the mother or his wife, it's just in your best interest just to move around. There's no need for no tit for tat. There's no need for no get back. Just move the fuck around. It's simple. It's simple. Don't stay nowhere where situations don't serve you. If you are in a situation to where it's abusive and it becomes to be a domestic situation, I understand that there's certain things that may play a factor. You might not be able to get up and pack and leave and just walk away. But I'm gonna tell you, honey, as soon as you're able to do anything of a sort, you make a way. Especially if you got kids, honey. Because if you stick and stay too long off in a situation that you know that's domestic, that's hurting you and your children, it's gonna do more than just hurt you and your children. What's up, Mama Boo? It's gonna hurt just you. It's gonna hurt more than just you and your children. Y'all not gonna be alive. So yeah, he did do her a favor by leaving. Because the things that she was over there enduring, she couldn't handle it. She's coming on camera looking busted in the face, eyes all swollen, face all swollen. The kids is always having to be stuck in a captive off in their room because they can't come out because he don't want to hear no noise. She's waiting until 10 o'clock to make full course meals, and they just ate. Oh, I already fed the kids. They already ate. They ate this and they ate that. They get 60 wings from Wingstops and 5 fries and 20 ranches. Okay. And a bottle of Taylor Port. Excuse me. While those children going to bed hungry. Did y'all see that picture of those kids with their hair? After the assault, he did ring for help for 24 hours and only called because I was struggling to breathe. They thought I had a pulmonary embolism because it didn't mention that assault. That's sad. Those kids were in danger. They most definitely was. And their mama put them in danger by allowing a strange man to come live. And let me tell you something. I understand that it's a lot of these women out here, mama got to have a life too. Yeah, you should have your life. You should have had your life. Listen to what I'm telling you. Of course your life shouldn't stop that you have children, but I'm gonna tell you straight like this: when you decide to open up your legs and decide you want to become a mother, then that's the role that you decided to take on. So that means that your life is still your life, but the children's life is what it is. So you gonna have to, whatever you didn't do before you had a baby, that's gonna have to be on hold, or you gonna have to stick it in when you can get it in. Because now that you done took on the role of a mother, it's a whole totally different ball game. You're not just living for yourself by yourself, you're living for yourself and these kids. So whatever decisions and choices that you make, you have to make sure you include those children. That's what you have to do. Those poor children starving, and poor Ava haven't listen. Have you seen Ava? I'm tempted to send this bitch a case of Pediasure. I mean, damn. How do you have a child that's 7 years old and she's still walking around here looking like she's 3 or 2? The way she did her children for Chris is sad. She sure did. The way that she did them for Chris is very much sad. And guess what? The way he did her is what her payback was. Because see, the thing of it is that she moved from out of that apartment to please him, to move off into that house, and she was willing to do it yet again. Remember that house she went and showed us, and it had a room outside of the house or whatever, and he already claimed, oh, this is gonna be my room. Yeah, that's gonna be the room he be sneaking bitches inside of while you in there snoring like the grizzly bear he said you snore like. That's what he was gonna be doing. He did her a favor, but yes, she's sitting up here talking about, oh, if I miss him, I love him, and if I could be in a relationship with any of my exes, it'll be him. Girl, bye. Did y'all see their hair on that picture, Lord? Did y'all see? Listen, I understand that they're playing sports, but that doesn't make me no difference, honey. That still means that their hair should still be done. What was that? Y'all see all of their damn hair all of the kids' hair was mad. And I said, damn. Nobody thought to get no detangling to detangle that shit or nothing. She looks very frail and sick. I'm tempted to send this girl up. I'm tempted to send her some cases, plural, because she won't go get her none. But homegirl will go buy all of these damn shakes. All of these shakes, girl. Listen, your weight loss is not lost in weight no more, bitch. It's time for you to go get Ava. She needs some meat on her bones. She needs a case of 24 pack of Pediasure, bitch. It comes in vanilla, it comes in chocolate, it comes in banana, it comes in mixed berry, bitch. It comes in all types of shit. If you go get her a case of Pediasure, I don't know how come nobody at that school ain't looking at her thinking that something is wrong with her. But we have to remember those children, both of them have the metabolic disorder. Both of them. She said that they grew out of, I say nobody grew out of shit, matted, dry hair. Put some water, put some grease, put some detangler, some conditioner on that shit and comb it. I don't care about them playing sports. Just because they playing sports don't mean they have to look a certain way. That still means that they should still be looking presentable. You never know who could be looking at those kids out there. What if they see some potential and then you got them walking around looking like they little kids off the street? And she's still putting Asia's kids. She's still putting those kids up. Why do you keep posting that girl's children when she done asked you, when she done told you to stop posting her kids? Why do you keep posting that girl's kids? I could have sworn that Asia has made it very clear that she does not want her daughter or her son on your shit, but you keep doing it. Why? So that you can get something. So what's up, New England? It looks the same, Mama Boo. So does the one over there that think that she's in a medium or a large. I'm talking about Olivia. Olivia's over there cutting her circulation off of clothes that don't fit. Talking about, oh, I wear size medium. Girl, listen here. Listen here. I'm getting tired of all of y'all. All of y'all are a waste, a total waste, a waste. Y'all all need to be discarded to the trash can. Shameful. I don't know if y'all, what are y'all doing? She's being spiteful. That's okay, because Asia gonna get on somewhere and cuss her ass out. I'm sure it's coming. They look homeless. Their hair is matted. What's up with that? Why are you showing your kids doing their sport thing with them looking the way that they look? And they look like they, girl, I ain't gonna even say, no, I ain't gonna, don't you say that. Don't you say it. Don't you say that, ma'am. These women is, what, how you doing, Miss Deborah? How you doing, sweetheart? These women is sad, honey. Okay? We got a tornado watch. It issued ends in 3 hours and 27 minutes, you guys. Okay? Lord. Let me see what else they talking about, honey. When I tell y'all that hell was hailing yesterday, honey, I was afraid to get out of the car, and we didn't have nothing. Oh, we didn't have no type of, we didn't have nothing with us to cover us or anything, honey. So we had to chance it and get out the car and run. We had to run while it was hailing and while it was thundering and while it was raining, honey. Because we was at the lake fishing. Well, their daddy's at the lake fishing anyways, or whatever and whatnot. So we was at the lake or whatever, honey. Them winds was so high yesterday, honey. It was tripping. So now they talking about a tornado watch extreme. Girl, more Norman. Ooh. I need to watch the news. Mostly cloudy, 77. Okay. It's raining. Girl, it's tripping. Olivia wants attention so bad. Y'all see her over there talking about now she's done got some type of personality where she thinks she's reading, like she thinks she's reading energies and shit. Oh, I'm an empath. Girl, if you don't go sit your personality disorder ass down somewhere, like for real, you are switching these personalities, bitch. I'm gonna need you to get a grip on one of them, bitch, and stay there. Okay? I'm gonna need you to stay there. You say you run what sector, bitch? You need to be trying to run the fact that you need to be trying to get your kids back. You got your priorities all in the wrong place. You're laughing about the wrong things, but you have yet to do the right thing, and that's trying to get your kids back in your country so that you don't have to give Gerard no pussy to see them. Get it together. Get it together and get it together, ma'am. And y'all are some fools. Whoever paid for that membership over there, that she's talking. Oh, well, you guys, it's just so many haters. It's so many people that's. Bitch, you already knew that. And y'all were some stupid ass fools to pay this bitch for some tea that this bitch swear that she have. She done already told y'all she's a slut. She done hold herself out to her baby daddy, and she thinks it's so funny at her grown ass age. Bitch, you are comical. Bitch, you are a walking joke. You look like a clown, especially with those fillers in your lip. Bitch, stop doing that. Stop putting those. You been watching Solid Sunny? I think you are a big fan, bitch. What's up with you over there? She's switching wigs and personalities and shit. She says she run this sector, but can't run and go get her damn kids. Priorities. Y'all are too old for this type of behavior, dude. Do y'all bitches not know how old y'all are? Do y'all not know that y'all are in y'all's 30s acting like little ass girls? Like, for real, I really and truly do need y'all to grow up. Don't get on her with that bullshit time, that race bait shit. Oh, it's all the black women that no. It's y'all stupid, ignorant ass ones that get on her with this bullshit and then get mad for getting called out on the shit that y'all be doing. Olivia's really boasting over there, thinking that she really done did her big one. Me, yeah, bitch, you just got a wet pussy. You still over there without your kids. And the maid is still over there with them. You still looking stupid. And got the eyeliner, the lip liner around your lips, bitch. Cut it. Won't you switch into the personality of you being a real mom instead of you being a real baddie, bitch? You ignorant ass heifer. Something is wrong with you. You need to grow the fuck up. That's not cute. I can never ever sit up here and be telling another woman, hey, I could fuck your man. Bitch, you're stupid. When there's millions of men that you can actually go give it to and they actually can give it to you freely and not have to worry about another bitch. But you think it's funny. And you get on her looking like a clown with that line. Stop putting that liner and the fillers in your lips, bitch. If it's not meant for you to have, then don't go get them. You looking stupid over there. But you think that you're funny. But Gerard is the only one laughing. Because he got you and he got her. And y'all both going at each other while he's in the middle enjoying this bullshit that y'all doing. Did y'all see them shits in her lips? What's wrong with loving and liking yourself? Listen, I'm really trying to simmer down on the way that I speak and the way that I talk because I'm about to be 40 years old, dude. I really don't want to call these women bitches and call them out of their names and talk about their appearance and things like that because I'm too old for that shit. I've been trying to slide. I've been gradually, I've been telling y'all about this journey that I procrastinate and haven't started, but I'm slowly getting myself there. I'm slowly working myself off into it, but I just don't understand a lot of things. I really just don't. And in order to give respect, you should respect yourself. So the reason why I don't respect them is because they don't respect themselves at all whatsoever. They think that the things that they do is cute. It's nothing cute about none of that. And I think that it's just because they don't have the right people to tell them the right things. When you have all the wrong people encouraging you to do stupid shit, then you feel like the stupid that you shit is justified and that you should keep and is validated. You should still keep doing it. But meanwhile, while you thinking that the crowd is with you, they're laughing at you. Bitch, you're a joke. Like, what the hell? She really do. She really does hate everything about her. Everything that she talks about the black women, she inspires to be. Isn't it sad? You know how she calls black women ghetto and all types of she says all types of things out of her face and then she acts the part. The same way, listen, be mindful of a person. I'm about to get on Peach's ass right now because she's over there starting shit. They got to start shit to keep their content going. This bitch is over here picking with her husband now. Oh, she think that he's cheating, so she's wondering if she should cheat back. No, bitch, you should just leave, dummy. But now you're going to stick and stay because you got what? You probably got 10 on the way. I think that's why we haven't been seeing you. You're pregnant again, dummy. Why would you get yourself in a situation because you're an ignorant bitch? You are sold on proving yourself to people to where you're going to be proving yourself until you are unalive, bitch. And that's going to be sad for you. Your life is going to suck shit. Because all you did was prove to people that really don't even give a fuck about you. Even once you prove it to them, they still got something to say about you. But let me tell you something about somebody like Peaches. Peaches will encourage you to get off of assistance, but then encourage you to go get assistance and then bash you for being on it. You got to watch people that's like that. I know y'all probably have family members in y'all families that'll encourage one of their family members to go get on assistance. You got those kids now. If I was you, I go get such and such and such girl. I go get this. I go get that, and I go get this too. And girl, you already know that your kids can get on this too. Oh, you already know if you ain't got this, they'll give you this too. They'll encourage you to go get on all of these damn benefits, right? Just so they can talk down on your ass. Why would you be encouraging people to go get on? If you're self-sufficient, why wouldn't you be encouraging people to be that way instead of telling them how they can scam the government and how they can get this and that from the government and how they can go and avoid this and how they can get Medicaid to pay their rent? Why wouldn't you encourage them to pay their own damn rent themselves? Why would you encourage people to go get on government assistance and then talk about them being lazy, being on it, or talk about what their living arrangements are once you don't encourage them to go get something like that? Does it make sense? I'm not going to encourage you to go do something and then talk down on you when you will receive it. And I damn sure ain't going to be talking down on people when I know that I still receive those same type of benefits. Because bitch, you say you don't get Medicaid for those kids. So who paid for those twins to be off in that hospital for as long as they was there? It most definitely wasn't you. That bill should be over $1 million, sonny. You had 2 babies, including yourself. All 3 of y'all were patients. All 3 of y'all were patients. So you mean tell me you paid the room and board for you, for your husband? Well, he's not a patient. You paid the room and board for you and your twins, and for them to stay off in there. Bitch, that girl got a big bag, big bacon. Your ass is broke. That's why you back doing those classes again. And that's why you talking about your husband is cheating again. How you going to get on her and talk about your husband is cheating and you haven't found nothing, or did you find something? And if you did find something, you're not leaving. So what's the point of you telling us this shit? We don't give a shit. You are 9 kids in, my friend. In baby 10 is cooking right now. That's why we haven't seen you. When have y'all never seen? We have never not ever seen Peach. Peach have disappeared, especially when she got kicked out of her house and had to go somewhere else, and then she just disappeared for a minute. We didn't see her. Oh, she wasn't on her talking shit like she normally talks shit. Something done happen over there at the Peaches estate over there. Something's done happen and she don't want to talk about it. So by her not talking about it, she deflects by doing the shit that she's doing right now. She get to talking about people, how she got more money than people, or she'll start talking shit about her mama, or she'll start talking people like getting government assistance when she receiving some, and Wood is too. That's why Wood's stuff go over there to his mama's house and don't come to her house because he still receives some type of government benefits. Oh, yes, he do. But she be talking shit. Girl, don't be getting on her talking shit. Stop trying to make everybody's situation your situation. And just because you've never met no stand-up guy, never had one in your life, not even your daddy, bitch, don't mean that there's nobody that have that in theirs, okay? Sorry that your life was the way that it was. But unfortunately, not everybody's life was like, nah, I had one, baby. Sorry. You got to get up out that ghetto mentality that you're in. You have a good way of producing things and presenting things, but then again, that ghetto mentality is what's holding you back, honey. Nobody's gonna ever take you serious. You don't even take yourself serious. Like, for real, grow the fuck up. I encourage people to grow up. I think we're all too old to be doing certain things, and as the time change, you should change with the time. Not stay with the time, but change with it. As you are older and you have children, you have to make better decisions. You cannot keep doing the same dumb shit that you normally do because you're going to keep getting the same results and keep looking stupid. Okay? All right. Yes, she is a mass manipulator. I think she's pregnant everyday life with Taboo. I think she's really much pregnant right now. I think that Wood ain't probably done had some little back and forth. It's probably been a little situation over there because life is filled with adversity, and she always got her talking about how she's consistent. But homegirl show was missing for a while. I was like, oh, where is that loudmouth heifer at? Where is she? Girl, don't be getting on her talk about you trying to spend time with your kids. Girl, you ain't never been trying to spend no time with those kids, so don't start. Girl, those kids come straight up out of you, honey. You don't have no type of bond and nothing with them other than you sticking your titty off in their mouth for us to see. Weird. Doe. You. Yeah, you. Mm-hmm. I think she's pregnant again, and that's why she's over there tripping. Her emotions is running wild, and he done got that vasectomy, honey. And I think Wood done went out and cheated on me. What type of woman, bitch? No man in my house will be able to get no pass to be gone 24 hours and not call and not come by or not say hi to me. You got me fucked up. So I don't give him a chance to go cheat. Well, shit, you might as well. What wife? I want y'all to answer this question. Are y'all allowing y'all's men to be out of the house 24 hours and he don't have to call y'all? He don't have to check on his kids. He don't have to see if y'all are alive or not alive or not. He can just be free to do what he wants. I believe that everybody should be able to have some time to themselves. You damn right, bitch. But you mean 24 hours? Oh, no. You mean tell me that man need a whole 24 hours to himself, away from him? He hates y'all that much to where he got to be away from y'all that much? How about he can go out for 4 hours or something like that and come the fuck back home? But you talking about he can be out all night. No, he cannot. No, he cannot. No, he cannot. Break from what? If he wanted some break from some kids, he shouldn't have had none. You don't need no break from some kids if you keep getting somebody pregnant. So you know what it is though, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. She's pregnant. I believe. Hey, stop doing that for you get me copyrighted, boy. Yeah. Stop doing that. Stop rewinding it back and forth like that. But I think that she's pregnant again. I most definitely think that she is pregnant with baby number 10. That's why we haven't seen her. And then people are going around her saying something about him having another woman pregnant or whatever the case may be. I hope not. But if he do, oh well. She don't care. She's gonna still stay there and have it. Now that he got the. What if he did get a vasectomy because he did get somebody pregnant, y'all? Let me not do that. I don't want her to be thinking. Let me not, I don't want to do no shit like that. Have nobody be thinking. But hey, I'm just saying, what if he did get a vasectomy because he did get somebody pregnant, and he's trying to make it, cover it up to make it seem like, if somebody to come out and say he got him pregnant, hey, I got a vasectomy, I can't get nobody pregnant type shit, try to use that as his defense. Because what would make him all of a sudden decide that he want a vasectomy after 9 kids? That if he didn't want none, if he told her after Wonderful, I recall that he didn't want none, what stopped him then from getting a vasectomy? Huh? Makes me wonder. Ooh, Peaches. What if he really? Ooh, Peaches. Now, Not trying to hurt you even more, but I'm just giving you something to think about. What if that's the reason why he decided to go get a vasectomy? Because, honey, he was screaming he didn't want no more kids with you after Wonderful. So my thing would be, why did he go get a vasectomy then? So then these last ones would have never came. But now all of a sudden he just wake up one morning and decide, oh, he want to go get snipped and clipped. Bitch, he must got. Okay, I ain't gonna say that, but I'm just saying, people are saying that he does have a baby on the way, but that's just people that could be talking and trolling. You know how people do, so I'm just saying, I hope he don't, but if he do, homegirl, I hope that ain't why you decided to open up your legs and get pregnant, because you look dumb trying to use revenge babies or not. You don't need to be having revenge babies. That's what Jasmine did, trying to keep up with other women that's getting pregnant by your baby daddy. Bitch, you're stupid. Don't do that. See, when females do stuff like that, trying to keep up with the side chick and the side chick's babies and stuff and keep having babies with that man, something's wrong with you. No married man should be out at 4 a.m. Past that, honey. So what kind of stuff is that? I allow him to have time, but she can't have time to herself. Girl, I think my husband is cheating on me again. You think or you know? Which one is it? My intuition never lied to me. Because when I called him, like, he didn't answer the phone on the first ring. He answered on the second ring. Girl, what the fuck? So since he answered the phone on the second ring, Peach is under the impression that Wood is cheating on her because he didn't answer the phone on the first ring. Usually he answers the phone on the first ring, but this time he didn't. So she just assumed, So now she's over there picking and she's saying, so when y'all cheated, did it make y'all feel good? No. Because if you shouldn't have to do all of that. If a person's with you and he's doing that to you and you feel like you're done and you're over with it, why would you sit up there and subject yourself to doing the same shit that he's doing? Just leave his ass. It's simple and plain and simple. You don't have to do what he's doing to get back at him. You leaving his ass would get back at him. Let him go have the bitches that he go chase. That's what you do. You give the man or the woman to who they want to go be with. You don't stay stacked and stuck with them while they have their cake and eat it too. Because, bitch, I'm taking the cake, the cookies, and the ice cream. Bitch, you ain't having nothing. You finna have dry mouth, cotton mouth. You understand me? I don't play those type of games over here. I don't care what type of title a man has in my life, honey. If it's time to go, it's time to go. Do you understand me? We're not finna sit up here and play these little games, because games is what I don't play at all. It's not my forte, honey. No, we don't play those games over here. Once you leave from out of the door, you're out of the door. You're not welcome here anymore, and we're not playing house. All of that, can we be friends? We should have been friends and lovers and parents and all of that shit when we was in the house with each other. We're co-parenting, homeboy. Okay? Whatever you need, you're going to get for yourself outside of this door. You're not going to call. We're going to have boundaries. You can't pop up at my shit when you want to. I don't care about you. It does not matter. You're going to respect that. You're going to call at decent times, not late times, because your kids is not going to be up at 12 a.m. So don't hit my line. Don't text me either. Okay? We're going to strictly co-parent. We're going to be exactly what we need to be for the children and nothing more, because we're not going to confuse them. If you wanted to be a family, you should have stayed and worked it out. But since you decided to make other plans, those other plans is where you're going to attend to, and you're not coming back through here. Okay. So once you out that door, make sure that's what you want to do now, because once you step those 2 feet out that door, that's where the fuck you gonna stay. You're not gonna be able to get mad at that bitch and think you finna. I'm not finna show that bitch that I can fuck you because I don't want to. No, thank you. I already done did that. It's her turn. You got it. But when you allow them to do this and you open up that door and let them come back in, they already know what they can do to you. Do you think they care that you are the mother of their children? No. Because if they care that you were the mother of their children, then they wouldn't have to do this. They would be turning key up in that bitch. They wouldn't be knocking. They wouldn't be knocking. They will have a key to turn. You understand me? Don't ever let no man play you, because you'll end up playing yourself. Especially if you keep laying on your back for him and keep having babies for him. If you see the disrespect at the gate, then that's when you need to exit out that motherfucker. You don't stay in there. Whenever you can get out, you go. Don't stay. Just go. Shit sad, dude. It's sad to know that these women, I'm fine. It's sad to know that these women have all of these children traveling behind them, and this is the type of attitudes that they have. And as soon as somebody try to tell them something, they don't want to listen because you're a hater. You're a hater. You're a hater. Hate off of what, to be exact? Especially when you walking around here looking like you aging way faster than what you're supposed to. Usually people that are happy and vibrant in their life, they look the part. But usually when people are bad and bruising and broken and damaged, they also look the part. Peaches, that's you. You shouldn't look like that at your age, honey. All of those kids back to back, bitch. I know you suffer from postpartum depression. You need to get some help, man. That's my advice to you. You shouldn't ask people what you should do in regards to your marriage, because that's your marriage and that's your husband. Because as soon as somebody say something about your husband, bitch, you gonna feel some type of way. Keep your personal business just what that is. Personal, private affairs should be just that. When y'all want to bring all of this stuff to the internet and then get mad for people having opinions about it, it's just beyond me. People can attack what they don't know and what you don't show. So keep the shit to yourself. If you think that your husband is doing these things to you, then do what you need to do. We don't need to know what y'all got going on. Who gives a fuck? You found a condom in his truck not too long ago. At least that's what you said. I don't know if you planted it there or if it was there because he dropped it. But nevertheless, and you were pregnant. Every time that you're pregnant, it's gotta be a mental thing with you, Peaches, on some real shit. Because but you have not had no type of real pleasant, happy pregnancies. So why would you want to keep getting pregnant to have pregnancies that's not so great? Usually a woman likes to be happy and pregnant. Why would you want to keep being miserable and pregnant? Every time this girl gets pregnant with a baby, her and Wood is always in a bad place. So that puts your children that you're pregnant with, also there too. That boy Gregory has put on so much weight. Lord God bless that baby. Peaches, this is such thing as you stressing your kids out. And some kids stress through different things. Some kids stress eat when they see certain things or experience certain things. I believe that's exactly what Gregory McKay is experiencing. You know, he's a nice looking young fella. I see him going farther than you if he gets away from you because you're no good for him. I'm sorry, you're just not. You're no good for your son, Gregory. I can see you altering him into a person that he does not need to be because of your behavior. And that's not good and it's not cool. He needs his father. If Wood is his father, I don't understand how come Wood and Gregory McKay don't have a closer relationship or bond. It could be because of what he experiences. What you see, that's another thing, Peaches, is not right. Because see, your sons could start feeling some type of way about their fathers, especially if they love their mothers. He might try to whoop Wood ass. So, and then you treat him like he's your therapist. You cannot talk to your kids about what you're choosing to allow yourself to go through, bitch. He's not putting you through nothing. Don't tell Gregory McKay that Wood is putting you through anything because he's not. You are allowing it. I hope and pray to God he never bucks to his father because of you. You are putting your son in a situation that he does not need to be in, bitch. If me and my kid's father is in a situation, I'm not going to turn them against their dad. If I'm allowing their dad to do stuff to me, I'm not going to convince them that he's doing these things to me with me not without warrant. That boy done put on a lot of weight, y'all. I done seen it. I was like, oh my, I was, not talking about him or whatever. That's a child or whatever. I'm just saying, stress eater. Kids stress differently. They act out. Kids act out any damn way, but they start acting out a lot. Behavior problems type shit. Or start eating a lot. And I was just looking at him, he might have the weight on his shoulders due to what he's the oldest, so he's seen more than the other children. He's experienced a lot more than the other kids. And then he has to listen to his mama complain about his damn daddy. Because she keeps allowing him to do stuff to her. That's what makes men, that's what makes little boys, especially that loves their mother, feel some type of way about their fathers, even if their fathers are present, because of what they see their mothers go through. But what they fail to realize is that even though your father may be doing these things to your mother is allowing it. And not only is she allowing herself to go through it, she's allowing you to see it and be subjected to it. Okay? Sometimes, even though you may be been with somebody for a long time, sometimes shit, it has its problems. Ain't shit perfect. No relationship is perfect. No relationship is perfect. You're gonna have your ups and downs, and all that type of shit. Just as long as it's a situation that a person may learn from and they never go back to that shit. But if it's a reoccurring, ongoing thing, that person is doing what they want to do, and you should let them go do what they rather do. Period. People are telling her that man is only there for his kids, and that's exactly what he's there for. But in her mind, that that you see that. You said you didn't get nothing for Mother's Day. And I was just sitting up here like, you didn't get nothing for Mother's Day? Even though you're a mother every single day. That one particular day, because that one particular day shouldn't be a day that you feel like you should just be recognized. You should be recognized every day for being a mother. I know I am. That one day don't define shit over here. I'm a mother. It's Mother's Day every day for me. Every day. And if you are a mother, a real one, it's Mother's Day for you too. So to say that he didn't get you nothing, or even try to get you a card, at least even make a card. What do you think that says, Peaches? For you to have to beg a man that you've been with for 20-something years for flowers, bitch. Girl, you tripping. I'm not finna be with no man that I have to beg to do shit, first of all. Oh, Lord, here go Christy. Exposing my truth once and for all. Let's go over here real fast. Girl, what you talking about? Girl, we finna see what she talking about. She live or what? Girl, no, she just uploaded the video. Exposing my truth. Come on, girl. Let's see what you talking about. I'm about to play this, y'all. Chrissy just uploaded something, honey. So we finna see what she talk about. It's 29:50 minutes long.
I've been having like spurts of just like needing to.
Y'all listening?
I don't feel like doing anything. I feel like I've been pushing.
Excuse me?
What?
Everybody here.
Okay.
I feel like I've been pushing, and now I'm just tired of pushing through.
We listened to Chrissy, y'all.
I put on a smile, and now I'm just drained. But it's Easter. Hey, still expecting baskets. They're still expecting Easter egg hunt, and I just, Honey was like, just, tell them that you're tired. They'll understand.
Girl, stop talking about Honey, because we don't care. But what happened?
It was really important to me this weekend to make sure that
they will press them, more than likely.
I don't know if I'm going to end up telling them tonight, or if I'm going to wait. I don't know.
Here, son, come here.
I know I'm exhausted.
Let me help you.
Just mentally, emotionally,
and physically. No, what are you doing?
So I'm gonna try to push forward as best I can. Plus, I'm gonna have some ribs left over from the other day, so I'm gonna make that with some chicken. And then I want to make some cabbage with some other cabbage. Some peppers, because I just want a good meal.
Y'all, she's sitting off in that car, honey. It ain't nothing to see. She just sitting off in this car in this cheetah print.
I don't know where I'm gonna find the energy, but
girl, hurry up and find something. We getting tired of this shit. What you got going on?
So I'm just trying to dig deep. I know my hubby's home today, so he'll help me a lot. But
all right, let me speed you up a little bit because you're going too slow for me. Girl, go with it.
Or that I have to do, to make them done right. We're gonna push through. It's hard today. I took my nails off. I did them earlier. Hated it. Took them off. I'm gonna just find something. I was trying to put on a shorter set, but I do have a longer set that I was gonna save.
What happened to the black screen?
I felt fancy because they're all blinked out and stuff. But I messed up my other set because I had to cut them. I don't know. They were all uneven.
I wonder if she know her screen went black on this video. What kind of stuff?
I didn't like them, so I ended up taking them off. And so I ended up putting on the long fancy set. I don't know. I'm just trying to pour back into myself.
I wonder if she did not look over her video. It was black for a minute and then it popped back on. I don't know what she did. No. Let's see what else you got to say.
Something. I know the boys just had a birthday, so I don't feel too bad, but I still feel bad. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like I'm overcompensating. Kind of, but like, yeah, I am. I don't know. Just maybe like one more thing.
Girl, TJ back there in that room, honey, and doing only God knows. He's on his he's back there watching TV.
2 bags of chips, some candy, a jump rope, a robot gift card, and I bought him these fans the other day.
Oh, I forgot to show y'all my stuff that my boys made me. My boys made me a whole lot of stuff, a whole lot of Mother's Day things. They did some other things, Mother Day decoration things for me at therapy. And they also did, well, Jalen made me a flower at school. Some type of little flower, like hand. It's like a hand. It's supposed to be like a rose, but it's his hand. It's cute. I'll show it to y'all. But yeah, anybody know what you say? Why didn't her husband go to her mom's funeral, girl? Because DeMarcus is somewhere else. That's why he didn't go. Winter, come on now. DeMarcus is wherever DeMarcus is at. That's why he wasn't there. That man that she speak of, that she say that's her husband, girl. I just think that she just saying that that's her husband. It's her boy, her little cuddy buddy, her entanglement, her situationship. But DeMarcus wasn't there because DeMarcus is wherever he is. Winter, okay. Where is DeMarcus? Anybody know? Y'all say he's not with Steffi G anymore, but DeMarcus is her husband. That man that she speaks of that we don't see, that we never see, I don't know. My children tell me they love me when we are saying goodbye. Yeah, mine do too. My baby over there, Jalen, he always tells me he loves me. And Tristan comes and rubs my face, and gives me the greatest big hugs and stuff. So yeah, I'm loved every day by mines, honey. Mine's come and check on me and everything. But yeah, Winter, yeah, DeMarcus is her husband. What you talking about? That girl ain't divorced from her. That girl is not divorced from Onyx, June Bugs, and Blaze is supposed to be daddy. She's not. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, DeMarcus is Chrissy's husband. That man that she speaks of is just the man that she speaks of. Okay, I'm not saying that he doesn't exist, but I'm telling you the man that she speaks of is most definitely not her husband, because DeMarcus is still her husband. So until she gets a divorce, she can't get married again. Okay, unless she got some legal shit going on there, which she don't. She's a Gordon. DeMarcus Gordon is her husband. Okay. Until there's anything else other than, honey, I'm telling you what I believe to be true. But let's listen to this, okay? She got some type of paperwork in the background, but let's go. She's got some baskets. Okay, we're not looking at that. We're going to go straight to what she's talking about, honey. It's some type of paperwork. I guess she done filed, maybe. I don't know. Oh, look at Cash. Okay. All right, let's see what she's talking about.
You're going to be okay, And I told them it's okay to cry. And if you have any questions, which they did, they had some questions. I answered their questions. I said, if you think of any more, you can come to me. If you just need a hug, you just want to cry, you just want to talk, I'm here for anything. And my husband was there. I'm like, we're both here for anything.
Girl, stop talking about him. I'm getting upset. You keep talking about a husband we don't see. That's just so trifling. Every time she mentioned this husband, it just blows me, Chrissy. Like, it's just like, why even mention the man if you're not gonna show him? It's pointless talking about him. It's just like you talking about a man like he's just all in your head type shit. Girl, cut it.
It's just they had to go. I'm gonna get all the kids' outfits together, and I'm gonna make up the twins so they can get themselves dressed in just a minute. Lunch is already packed yesterday. Cash helped hubby do the lunches. So it's one thing I don't have to do. All that, just pick out their outfits, and I'm okay with that. Kingston,
girl, what was hubby at? Like they said, then I'm tired of you.
I'm gonna end up taking him to the urgent care at some point to make sure he doesn't have an ear infection. And yeah, I'm just trying to get everybody out of the door on time, which we're usually always on time, even if it's closed. I'm also gonna go ahead and make myself some coffee. I'm gonna get Kingston some Tylenol real quick. Running behind schedule here, trying to make it to the kids' dentist appointments. I go pick them up from school. Kingston's home because he has an ear infection. He has an earache, maybe an ear infection. We're trying to get him, take him to the urgent care. He has an appointment for, I believe, 1 p.m. I don't know if we're going to make it 1 p.m. We'll be there shortly after. Get his ears checked real quick.
Y'all need to stop getting those fillers in y'all lips. Y'all look like some damn blowfish. Y'all look like some blowfish, dude. I understand that it probably swells when you first get your lips done, but Lord, if God didn't bless it, He didn't give it to you, it wasn't meant for you to have. There's nothing wrong with enhancing the way that you look, but to drastically change the way that you look, something's wrong with you. Or try to alter anything in your face, girl. Fish lips, like y'all look like some blowfish around this bitch. Get it together, especially you, Olivia. You looking really, you belong where in the sea anyway. So it's okay. You go ahead and keep on outlining your lips and shit.
And June Bug had dentist appointments today for cleanings. So, and then I'll end up having to come back probably. Oh, I have to come back tomorrow morning. Hold on, baby. I have to come back tomorrow morning.
Girl, why is you holding that phone while you driving? Look like you are.
Yeah, just
We don't let. No.
you kind of like how your face covered like that. Listen,
we don't care. No.
Here, like,
No. No, ma'am. No. All right, here we go.
Just a lot been happening the last couple of days. I'm trying to stay positive and uplifting because I have no choice but to be strong for my mom and my family and my kids and myself. I feel like when I see her again, that's when it's really going to get real hard. Right now, I'm kind of just trying to put a Band-Aid on it temporarily.
Hey, BB. Did I say hi to you, baby? Hey, BB. Hey, baby.
Planning a funeral, which is hard because...
Hold on. I feel like this is going too fast. Hold on, JJ. Hold on. Hold on, I need to slow Christy down real fast because she got some other shit going on, and I need to slow her. Okay, here we go.
It's every once in a while, every 10 years or so. We're not very sickly type family or anything, so I don't think I've been to a funeral for my family since I was probably 14. I was probably even younger than that. Again, that was 20 years ago, and I, didn't handle that well at all.
Girl, what is you talking about?
Showed up in other places in my life. But that's
talk up, too. Yeah. She's riding in her Tesla, y'all. I hope it's charged.
Yeah, so by the way, do that.
Chrissy, did you charge your car today? Girl.
Carnivals, yeah. Then Cash has an event going on at his school, and these are coming, and so I have to. I told him he really wanted to go, so I told him that I would come to that. So after I finish up here, I'm gonna run a couple of areas, and I'm gonna go. I need to order outfits for the girls and I. My hubby said he's gonna take care of the boys and himself.
Girl, shut up. Well, let me tell you something about that mother-sucking husband, bitch. Let me tell you something. You better tell him the next time he dressed Kingston, he better have some pants that fit him all the way. How dare you say that man dressed in boys? He dressed in boy, that boy in them damn high-water pants, girl. Them pants is all the way down to his damn kneecaps. So you mean to tell me that your husband put them damn pants on? He encouraged Kingston to walk out the house with those high-water pants on with them damn long, thick-ass white socks and them black slacks. Them black whatever shoes he got on. I know you fucking lying. I know you lying. I know you ain't telling the truth, ma'am. My husband is responsible for the boy.
Order our stuff.
I gotta hear it one more time. You say he was responsible for it. Well, where the fuck was he at then? Ma'am. I gotta hear this one more time.
I have to. I told him he really wanted to go, so I told him that I would come to that. So after I finish up here, I'm gonna go to a couple of areas, and I'm gonna go. I need to order outfits for the girls and
I know she lying. I thought he was about to start moonwalking in this grandma's funeral. Shut up. Never mind.
So I want to order our stuff from Shein like today, so it'll be here on time because we're planning her first service pretty quickly in about a week.
Huh?
It's been hard to figure out what to wear because I want to put that shit on for my mother. You know what I'm saying? I can hear my mom in my head and being like, "Oh, the girls are gonna look so cute in that. Like, oh, they're so pretty." Like my mom liked the twins to be very girly, all of the girls, and, all of that. So yeah, I want to make sure the girls have bows like the twins because they're still young enough where
they didn't have none of that.
Get away with it. So my brothers and I just left.
Oh, you heifer! Listen here, ma'am. Let me tell you something right now. You better let your mother go ahead and rest. Please don't start rolling out these videos about your mama, dude. You gonna really make me cuss you out, ma'am. I really been trying to give you some grace. I really have, but the way you going about it, like why are you still rolling out footage about this? Why? I mean, I know I can't tell you what to do, but I'm just asking a question. Why are you doing this? Like, this is a whole video. Like, why was this video already presented already? This is a video basically you getting prepared to go to her funeral. It's over with, Chrissy. How long are you still got your fuck it. Let's just let me play because you just about to make me angry and I don't appreciate it. I just don't understand you, ma'am. But it's okay. You like it. I love it. Let's go.
Brothers My brothers and I just left the funeral home, and
this is gonna be dragged out.
Things that we discussed, and
yeah, I thought he was gonna start moonwalking. My mama boo, I ain't playing. You seen how high those pants were? Shame on her.
And makes my heart happy. Now
I would rather for her lace to show on her wig than for that kid to be walking around with them high water pants on. Now that's one thing that I had to say something about, because I was just like, what the attire, and what is the attire this child got on? What is we doing here? This is not a fashion statement. I don't know what this is. All I can see is that those pants weren't down to his ankles. They were up to his knees, okay? And if her husband dressed him, then I can only imagine what her husband dresses like. I guess he's walking around here too, about to moonwalk at any second. He must have moonwalked his ass out their funeral, because where was he at? Where was his antennas while she was bent over that pew, about to show all of her ass in the funeral home? Okay.
We all have one.
See, we had to break to a commercial. I'm trying to tell you, we need a commercial break.
Of all things.
Girl. What I turn on? Turn that off. No, get that off of my screen.
Because, why not?
What is that?
Out, and I'm doing so much for the kids and I, and for me specifically, because I've been a hot ass mess.
You sure have. You a hot ass mess right now with this bull crap.
For a second and give him, give him lunch. I know he's probably with his patients, but
girl, stop. You be lying like a motherfucker. I know it.
Also, I lost a meal randomly, so I hate that. I hate when I lose meals on my own.
Girl, where you get them rings from? Cuba Zirconia? Girl, give me that ring. You got, hey, Christy over here with the same ring that Jasmine's running around here talking about, you guys, you know what? Chris gave me a promise ring. Girl, I promise you just to go sit your ass down somewhere.
Store, so after I leave here, I just go straight there. So I got an energy drink for my husband, and I also got some food from this Hawaiian barbecue.
Girl, we don't give a shit.
I should have got myself something, but it's okay. Walking to my car now.
Go buy your kids something. They really real. Where's that husband that we don't see?
One too, but now I'm thinking I also got him the canned one.
Girl, where's his drink at? I don't see one drink.
Maybe I'll keep one.
Girl, you keep living in that fairy tale land you live
I'm bringing
in.
this food. I do kind of want to taste it though. Would I be wrong? Maybe a little bit. Headed down to cash this food.
Girl, you always talking about this husband. Well, he wasn't even there at the funeral to the girl. He couldn't even give you 4K. He's a doctor. Talking about, I know he's with his patient. Girl, he was about to be with his patient. You need a psych eval. Maybe he should pay for it since he's a doctor and things. The hell.
I did also stop and pick up a 51 head because I was kind of goofy and it was raining last
Hey,
night.
Christy, you already got full lips, dude. Please stop shooting your lips up. You look like a damn fool. Okay? Dude. Oh my, I'm about to get off of here.
The grass is probably wet, so I gotta pick and get
Girl, stop putting that makeup on your face like that. What's wrong with you?
water. That's probably in the grass. And my son is on student council, so he's gonna be working some of their stations.
Girl, you look like your face is tight. You getting shot in your faces and your face and stuff?
I just kind of been working out, eating whatever I want, drinking whatever I want. If I, I don't drink a lot of sodas or juices or things like that, but like alcohol, and alcohol can be very, bad.
No, I don't know because I don't drink alcohol.
When I start drinking, wine and stuff.
I don't drink wine.
Just the alcohol in general that turns into sugar.
I drink water.
As
a matter of fact, I need some water.
So a lot of people here, so I don't know, but we'll find him somewhere. Found him. He's over here in Cash. Like I said, he's on student council, so he had to help work some of the stations, and he's finally
Girl,
off.
y'all look like some straight up blowfish. I just
So,
done with y'all. Just a shame.
He just came over here and I just gave him some money.
Yes, son.
To get us some cold ice, slushies. We'll get to spend some one-on-one.
Girl, bye. I'm tired of you already. You just going about your business. You have a nice day, ma'am. Shit. I was talking about her husband. Girl, your husband is full of shit. Girl, why your husband didn't tell you don't come over with that ash blonde wig? What the hell? What's wrong with him and you? Talking about my husband's with his patients. Girl. The only patient that he's been with is you. You're suffering from some type of, I don't know. I need you to get it together. I need you to get out of there, sir. I'm about to be getting off of here because we need to get you together so you get ready to go to bed for school. You got 4 days. 4. That's it. And you out. Okay? All right. Now shut my door. Excuse me. I have to get my child here. He's just doing what he wants to do. All right. Now I'm back. Had to get my child. He's doing what he wants to do. Yeah, y'all, summer's about to start. Lord help me. But anyways, what do you think goes to her head when she says her husband's knowing that she's definitely has girl sinful? You know what goes through my head? I think that those wigs over there is just cutting up on her head. It's cutting off the brain cells over there. You know, you know, let her have a little fairy. She's a fairy for real. She's living fairy tale land for as long as we've done seen her on this platform. I don't know. It's a mental thing with that girl. I mean, like I said, I hope that she finds what she's looking for and she stopped going to go search for it. Because every time she goes search for the man never works out for her, and then she has to go get another one. Because I keep saying this because I'm dead ass serious about the fact that the man that she supposedly had the miscarriage with not too long ago is not even the same man that we're speaking about right now. That's really some bullshit to me. Like, I have no understanding about that. I was really thinking that this was the same person the whole entire time. Meanwhile, I'm being told by y'all that this is a whole totally different individual. So how the fuck do you jump from having a whole miscarriage with this man that you was putting all high on? Is that the same man that took on to the amusement park? Like, I'm confused. But then again, I'm not confused because every time Christy presents a new man, she always comes with the same line. Oh, I've been knowing them for years. The same thing she said about the man that passed away that was supposed to be her baby daddy, allegedly. She never spoke anything else about that situation. Christy comes and just says just crazy, drastic ass shit. Then she dips and then she comes back. Like I said, the way I'm looking at it is the way that I feel. I feel like she's using her mother's situation to capitalize off of, because here's the thing. We haven't seen you, then we're seeing you a little bit too much of you. It's nice seeing you, but under these circumstances, under the conditions, no. Because it's like, what are you doing? You have all of that content in your house with you with all of those kids, all of those different personalities, dude, but you yet to try to even film anything with them unless you decide that that's what you want to do. But when it comes to that husband talk, are you doing something with that husband that could be on Front Street in a heartbeat? And I don't understand that. Like, we didn't see you. Now all of a sudden we're seeing you a lot more than usual. And since your mother passed away, it's like you want people to be sympathetic towards you. People lose their mothers every day. Unfortunately, they do. That doesn't make you any special. I'm sorry. Condolences to you and your family, though. But at the same time, you have to understand, like, I don't know what you're wanting or what you're expecting or what you want to get from this situation. But I will be so far off of social media where people are taunting me about my mother's death. But you keep coming here because I guess by you being taunted, and then if people really loved and respected you and they support you, they wouldn't send shit to you in your email about what people are saying or doing. What's up, Shonda? You said that's a filter on her face? I mean, I would think so, Virgo. I would want to be grieving in peace. I wouldn't even want to talk. That's your mama. Yes, your mama. And it was just Mother's Day. Do you get my drift? It was just Mother's Day. And that's her mom that just passed away. I wouldn't even be thinking about uploading shit on this bitch. Y'all wouldn't even be seeing me, dude. Y'all wouldn't even know nothing about my mother, father, or anybody passing away until probably 6 months to a year. That's something like personal and private. And especially when you know that people don't care about your feelings and they'll try to hurt your feelings in any way possible. Why would you bring something like that to the internet? Because like I told y'all, she enjoys it. Because why else would she bring something like that so personal to the internet, knowing that people would do exactly what they did? And she knew that she was going to come back. Y'all see how she's coming back to argue with these people and fight back with these people instead of grieving that she done lost her mama. Girl, you can get on here with all the glitz and glamour all you want to and make it seem like that you and that husband that you speak of is just living so lavish and it's lovely over there all you want to. Why? I don't know why you choose to get on her in front the way that you do, or whatever the case may be. You say you're going to keep your husband hidden. We have always known for you to make sure you put your man front and center, because when Rod came around, honey, people were talking about Rod and was saying the same thing. Then all of a sudden we just seen a glimpse of you all dressed to impress, all glimpsed and glamour with your wig on your head, honey, and him standing off in the kitchen cooking. Mm-hmm. That was his debut. standing in the kitchen cooking. So you haven't showed an arm of this man or nothing. You say he's a doctor, but yet you're begging for 4K. That's embarrassing. Hmm. Very much so. And then you got this little rock. I see you. I see your ring. I see you. I see you. I see you. Where you order that from, girl? You know you good for ordering your own rings. You did the same thing with Demarcus, remember? Do y'all remember when she came over here and told us that a woman's gonna put on for her man if that's her man, you gonna do what you do if that's your man. She put 100 on one when it came to Demarcus or whatever. We already knew what it was. It's just that she tried to make it seem like that's not what it was until he cheated. Then all of a sudden we got to find out how he was a bum, how she was paying for everything, how everything was on her, never on him, how she was tired, how he was doing this, how she was doing that. And then she also came and let us know that she bought her own ring after she stood up there and said that he bought it. The same thing that she said about Rod, creating that whole little engagement thing that he did, knowing good damn well her creative ass is the one that put that whole shit together. She was the lights, camera, and action on that bitch. He didn't have no parts of that. She did all of that for herself, staged it for herself, and said that he did it. Girl, you a trip. I'm just saying, and we seen how easy that didn't last or whatever. Whole domestic, whole tooth chipped or whatever the case may be. Yeah, all that stuff, girl. Get it together, Christy. Get it together, honey. Just get it together. I think with you having all of those children, honey, I just think that you should just be by yourself for a while. Let a man find you. Stop trying to go find him. What the hell's wrong with you? Let God send you the man. Stop trying to go find the man. She go fish for the wrong ones. Every time she pulls out the wrong fish. The wrong batch of fish, girl. Girl. Don't make no damn sense. Okay, let's go over here real fast before I get on off here, y'all. I need to get my kids together. Y'all know how they like to have me up throughout the night. That's why I be baggy. But it is what it is, honey. And he always cheat with those dirty homeless girls. She over here tripping, y'all. Peaches.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay, baby.
Are you happy?
High five to mama.
Mom, what you doing?
Boy, what is you doing? Back up off of me.
I just told you. Mom, she doesn't at the couch.
Leave your brother alone. He's minding his business. Don't mind yours. Put your hand over your mouth. Back up off of me, player. I'm not playing with you, Jalen. Do it again. I'm gonna get you. Go on, back up. Don't come over here playing. Go on over there. I don't know why y'all like to play with me at the oddest times. But anyways, I was telling y'all something about this girl over here on this community wall. So Peaches is over here tripping, y'all. She over here talking about he always cheats with the homeless. What'd she say? And he always cheat with those dirty homeless girls. Girl. It's a fact that y'all in my comments talking about, oh, she's doing this for content. Now that man really be cheating on me. Been cheating on me and gonna keep cheating on me. And you stupid. Man, she's so dumb, dude. Thank you for cheering me out, Mama Boo. I love you, girl. Thank you. I appreciate you, sweetheart. That's what she just wrote, y'all. Shame on her. Talking about it's the fact that y'all in my comments talking about, oh, she's doing this for content. Now that man really be cheating on me, been cheating on me, and gonna keep cheating on me. And you gonna keep being stupid. So stop telling us, dude. You don't. That's dumb. Like, man, listen, you got gorgeous over there. I don't know if you think that this type of stuff is cool or if you think that it's funny or whatever. I don't know if you like doing this for your audience or trying. I don't know what you're doing, but it's not a good look for the only daughter that you have. The only daughter that you have don't need to be seeing you doing this weird ass shit you got going on, dude. You only got that one girl, and that one girl is gonna grow up to be, I hope, a very strong young lady. And not a weak one like you on some real shit. I hope that she does not get nothing from you because the way that your mind is set up, you think that this is cute. How old are you, dude? So if he's been cheating on you and going to continue to keep cheating on you, and you're going to continue to keep standing, keep getting, well, he has the vasectomy, but I believe that she's pregnant right now. That's why she's tripping right now. I believe that she is big and I believe that she's pregnant. I believe that girl is pregnant, y'all. What are you on here complaining about? Let that man cheat and Pete. You ain't gonna leave him. So stop complaining about what he do and what he don't do. Who cares? You don't care, so we don't care either. If you allow a man to make you a doormat, he most definitely would not just walk, bitch. He gonna stump, run, and spit all over you. Okay? So don't blame the man for what you allow yourself to go through, or blame yourself for allowing yourself to go through such things with a man that you have to take care of. Because bitch, I wish the fuck I would be taking care of a nigga while he think he finna go out and entertain the next bitch. Because I promise you, him and that bitch will be together, and he would not be nowhere near me or these children. Okay, all right, stupid ass girl. He gonna always cheat on me. Ain't no man gonna always do nothing to me. He ain't even finna see, but I'd even start. Because if he start, I'm gonna make sure I finish and he gonna be crying in the car, in the corner, on the ground, on the floor, bitch. For real. Seriously. Don't you let a man, you letting that man put that leash on you and dog walk your ass, okay? And he sees that you're vulnerable to him. He sees that you need him, and you're not gonna leave him. He can do whatever you want to do. That vasectomy was for him to go out and cheat in peace without getting nobody else pregnant. That's if he ain't already got somebody pregnant. I'm leaning towards that he might have got somebody pregnant, and that's why he rushed to go get that vasectomy. I hope that's not what that fool did, but the way that these emotional beta ass bitch ass men are, oh, they will do just that and some more shit. But hey, if they see that they got a weak minded ass woman, then they gonna play on that weak mind that you have, and they gonna do what they want to do because they know that you ain't. Hey,
excuse me. She doesn't want to hear.
What was that?
She doesn't want to hear.
What was that?
What
What was that noise I heard?
It's not here.
Oh Lord, I got boys. Let me go see. I heard something crashing and these boys chasing each other around with these damn bubble guns, honey. I don't know what they got going on, but I'm about to get on off of here. These children are something else. We're tired of all them babies. Yeah, he is, but he need to stop getting. Christy will get enough of playing with the dead, fake grieving, and just yeah, she will get enough of that. I'm getting tired of her with that bullshit she got going on. You find time to come on her rebuttal and clap back at people that's talking about your mom instead of just handling your business, grieve and chill with your children, girl. But that your actions is showing us that grieving for your mom or you being even upset about your mom is not what it really is. Because if that was the case, we wouldn't be even talking to you or seeing you. You would be somewhere grieving. I ain't nobody expecting for you to, we want you to pick yourself up the best way that you can. That was your mother, dude. So I don't know. I can't even speak on how you should handle that or whatever the case. But I will say that you need to get the fuck up off of here. You been off of here, so stay off. Come back when you get your mind right, when you're in better spirits about, whatever's gonna happen, and then come back and create your content with your children and stop talking about that husband that you don't plan to show because it's pointless. You have children that you can show. That husband evidently can't be shown. Anytime and every time that it's been something that's been going on with you, he has not been nowhere around. We just only hear about you seeing him doing something, but don't nobody ever see him. Weird. Or even hear his voice for that matter. That's even weirder. It seems like y'all are passing with each other, like I don't even stay in the same house or some shit. I don't know. But that's your business. However you want to play it, or however you boys, 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 and boys. Boys.
Yes.
What are you doing?
No,
don't tell on TJ. What are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Oh my God. Christy. No, what do y'all both need to cut it out? As a matter of fact, what time? It's almost 8:00. Listen here, fellas. I'm about to get off of here. Okay?
Yes.
Yes. Go back over there. That's why I don't have my camera on, because y'all just be doing all the most. What you just knock on the floor, dude?
What the?
Like, don't you boy, go sit down. Go sit down somewhere, Jalen, for real.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you better go sit down somewhere. Y'all better come get Jalen. Come get him. Come get him. Come get Jalen.
Yes. Yes, Mama.
Go sit down, child.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be sorry. Just go sit down. Yeah. Come and get him.
Get back here, TJ. I said give it back to you, TJ.
Hey, man.
Ow, my
What you do? Step on his foot? Y'all, I'm about to go. Y'all hear my kids? My kids in here tripping, dude. Hey, man, sit down somewhere, dude. Listen. Yeah, I'm about to go. I love y'all. My children is starting to trip. Y'all hear them out? Y'all know y'all hear my sons out here. My sons is wilding. Jalen is chasing Tristan with his bubble gun. I guess Tristan done ran out of ammo. I don't know, because he don't got his. It looks like Jalen's running out of his, though. I'm not putting no more back off in there because you about to get ready to go to bed. Sorry. Honey. Boy, and I'm telling you, boy, all these boys, boy, they appetites is something, boy. I mean, if you got boys and you know, honey, they can eat. Lord Jesus. Jesus Christ. And that Jalen, honey. You see it here, Mama Boo? I'm just tripping. Made me forget what the hell I was doing. Anyways, let me see what else I was finna do before I get off here, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna come back in the morning, though. Let me see what I gotta do in the morning. I got something I gotta do in the morning. No, I don't got nothing to do in the morning. But what I do need to do is, y'all heard them kids? Girl, they be tripping. And then Jalen to come here telling on Tristan and what are you doing?
She didn't want it or what?
TJ, what?
She didn't want it.
What are you doing?
She didn't
no, what is Jalen doing?
I did nothing.
I did nothing. I did nothing. You didn't do nothing, but Tristan's doing everything, though, right? That's not funny. Why are you laughing at your brother, Tristan? It's not funny.
It's not funny.
It's not. Why you trying to shoot me with that bubble? You better not get that on my computer. I'm not playing. Don't do that.
I'm so sorry, Glenn. About what you have to ask.
Jalen.
Yes.
Go sit down. Please.
Oh
my God.
Well, my sister hurt.
Well, if you go sit down, it wouldn't hurt. Damn. Lord Jesus. Okay, y'all. I love y'all. I'll have to catch y'all tomorrow. I got to get my kids ready for bed, honey. All right. I got to get my children ready for bed. I wanted to come chit chat with y'all. I was supposed to play Jasmine's live, honey. I will play it tomorrow, honey. I will. But the way these boys are set up, honey, I got them they chasing each other around with the bubble guns, honey. They shooting each other. I heard some loud little kaboom noise back there. Had to go and check some shit out. They done tore their room up. It's like a tornado done hit it back there. So they finna clean up. Yes. Excuse me.
Can I have Merry Christmas?
Yeah, you can have a Merry Christmas if you be good. Boy, what you talking about Christmas? You know what month it is? Well, hey, it'll be here tomorrow. So I guess you ain't asking no question. Yeah. You can have a good Merry Christmas as long as you're a good child, because I don't reward bad behavior. Sorry. Yeah. And the way that you and your brother set up right now, it looks like Christmas is going to be canceled very early before it even get here. Okay? Boy.
Mom.
Anyways, I love y'all.
Mom, I want you Merry Christmas.
Okay, you will have a Merry Christmas.
Are you please?
You got 5 months to get yourself together.
Mom, please.
Yeah, please get yourself together. Then you can have a Merry Christmas. Because if you ain't going to get yourself together, guess what? Your Christmas is not going to be marrying nobody this year. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Now.
Are you Merry Christmas?
Bye, y'all. I got to go.